Finally, and arguably most importantly, now we've seen all of the science and what can be done, the view from the grassroots. We've got Tim Jones and Rizwan Nawaz, who are both going to come up, and they're going to take the floor between them for about 5 minutes to talk about how they've been campaigning and what they think needs to be done.
Hi, I'm Tim Jones from Our Future Leeds, and we are representing the grassroots, which, Rizwan, I don't know if you agree, but I think that makes it sound a lot cooler than we probably are. Our Future Leeds is a group of individuals and organisations that's come together to respond at a civic level to Leeds City Council's declaration of a climate emergency. Now, we're very, very conscious about the fact that we don't have the answers to this big emergency that we're in. But we do have a pretty solid set of beliefs. We believe that we really, really need to act very, very quickly to respond to this emergency. We believe that we need to protect life in all of its forms, both human and non-human life, in the city of Leeds and beyond. And we also believe that everybody has a right, a democratic right, to be part of the solutions that are going to be the things that sort out the problems that we're in. So some people here might be wondering why Our Future Leeds needs to exist in the light of some of the really great things that we're hearing tonight that the Council and the Climate Commission are doing. Well, we very definitely want to work alongside the Climate Commission and the Council on all of the areas that we feel they are responding urgently enough to the situations that are arising. However, we also want to really help them and complement them by building the democratic mandate in the city for faster and more urgent action on climate change. We want to reach into every community in this city to really hear from the grassroots and to allow the different communities to respond in the ways that those communities want to respond. And it's been really heartening to hear that those aims are shared by so many other people here tonight. But we also want to hold people to account, hold the powers that be to account, because individual action is not going to be enough to sort out the problems that we're in. We really need strong collective action. And so that's why Our Future Leeds is going to be setting up a climate hub in the city, where a physical space in the city centre, where people are going to be able to come to learn about the climate emergency, learn what they can do, both as individuals and collectively. And if you want to get involved in that, we'd love to have you on board. You'll see up here that we have an event on at the Old Bridge Street Church in the city centre, July the 27th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. It's going to be a great planning day. There's going to be 4 different workshops, and it'd be really good to have everybody's input into all of the conversations that we're having. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I wear various hats, but today I'll be representing the Madina town movement. So I am a climate change researcher. In fact, I did my PhD about 15 years ago on climate change. I'm a visiting researcher at the University of Sheffield. I work here as well at the University of Leeds. But today I'm stepping into the shoes of my colleague Adnan Ashfaq, who was down to talk about this. He has spearheaded this movement. It's called the Madina Town Movement. And really, what it's about engaging a certain part of the community. In this case, in the case of Madina Town Movement, it is the Muslim community. So faith, I think, we believe, has a great role to play. And there was a survey done by the Chartered Institute of Water and Environmental Management some years ago, where they asked, it was about 100 or plus participants, what are the big changes, what are the big effective ways of engaging communities? And faith came out on top. And it has consistently shown to be something that can engage communities globally. And there is an organization that I've been sort of part of in the past as well, and it has huge successes. It's called the Islamic Foundation for Ecology and Science. So in the 60 seconds that I've got left, just the basic principles of the Madina Town Movement is based on 5 pillars: justice, peace, compassion, freedom, and unity. So it's the unity bit I think I'm particularly keen to push forward. And these are sort of from the Quranic, from scripture, and people can really connect with scripture, and that's where the behavioral changes come in. So unity, hold firmly to the rope of Allah, God, all together, and do not become divided. And remember the favour of God upon you. When you were enemies and he brought your hearts together and you became, by his favour, one. So it's about getting together, it's about uniting. And the recent cricket is actually a good example of that unity. It's taken England a long time to win a cricket World Cup. but it's been successful because of the diversity. It's people working together. We had an Irishman, we had a West Indian, we had a New Zealander, we had two Pakistani origin players. So it's about working together, and that's what we hope to do with the Madina Town movement. Maybe I've got some time. It says stop. Sorry. If you do want to know more, there is a book. Just do a quick plug for this book. It's written by my sort of mentor, Fazlun Khalid, and I'm hoping to organise a talk around that book in this very venue in November. It's a tentative date, 12th of November. Thank you.
Thank you.